Folks, welcome back to Jim Boy's Kitchen right here. I reached up a very good buddy of mine, and this man, I have a conversation with this man. And if I tell you, I have learned so much from this gentleman, and he would like to. Let's listen to the discussion here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, okay? What's up?
Welcome to Jim Boy's Kitchen, man.
Man, it's all good, it's all good. What's up?
So, gotta understand, man. We in conversation we had a talk about the how people should live together because we are one, right?
Yeah, of course that. But remember, at the end of the day, everybody got their own opinion, everybody got their own view of life. How they kind of grab concept on how things should supposed to be going.
Right.
How they live their life, right? But the whole circle of life is that people supposed to have that understanding that we all one. We come from the same being. We bleed the same blood.
Exactly.
And if we come to the reality where we could just find the kind of unity, we get far in life.
Exactly.
You extend a helping hand to your brother, your sister. You don't got to judge a man because of what he got or how he live in his life. Don't look at people on their concept of how they got life. If you know you could help in a certain situation, you see a man down and you could help in a situation, help. Don't look at like, okay, well, he's beneath me or he's not me kind of people. That's where we lose focusing on. Because I mean, if you put it spiritually, if God was the kind of person that he choose to just help a certain kind of people, then in this world it'd be a whole different ball.
You're saying because if you cut every human, it's the same blood.
It's like this. When somebody gets sick and they go to the hospital and they got to get blood or they got to get a heart, they got to get a kidney, whatever it is. We don't pick and choose who should donate blood to us or who should donate a kidney to us. Once you're compatible with anybody of any race, once the blood grouping and the blood type is compatible, you're going to accept the kidney, you're going to accept the heart, you're going to accept the blood, especially when you're fighting for your life. You're going to holler, well, okay, I black, and me want a white man heart, or me want an Indian man heart, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The minute illness and sickness hit any one of us, you know what's go out the door? Money's go out the door. Religion is go out the door. Wealth is go out the door when you see comes to sickness. In sickness, everybody's no God, everybody's no friend, everybody's no family when sickness comes.
Very interesting. I got to understand that. I remember in conversation with you, back in the days, people were living much friendlier and have a humanity in themselves by sharing without money, right?
Yeah,
back especially in South America.
Yeah, because I think for me, with experience of growing up in the 80s and the 90s, is that those times you didn't have the internet to influence people to have this kind of view where you're looking at people differently. If you grew up in a neighborhood, like in a country, like a country area, like you said back in Guyana, in Essequibo, you grew up in a country, you got neighbors. Your neighbor planting, your neighbor mining stocks. Whenever they kill a cow or they kill a sheep, they would share among the neighbors and the friends and stuff like that. Because that's the concept how they grew up. But as time evolves now and times change now, everybody fall in this trend where, okay, everybody starts segregate themselves. I got money, this person got money, me supposed to mix with this person because I'm more wealthy or I of a different class. People change because of and not just technology and all these things. When you're thinking technology is supposed to bring people closer, to me, how I seen it kind of segregating people.
Because when it's done, we all end up to the one place.
Bro, when you when you die, they ain't got the ground that has put you in, ain't got black, white, Indian. All the ground is look one way. And all the wealth you got, you can't travel with it.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
You can't travel with it, or you can't say, well, all right, when I dead, I want to go to white heaven or Indian heaven. Is one place you gotta go, my friend.
Exactly.
Spiritually, is one place you gotta go. And the funny thing about it, right, is somebody discussing that the funny thing about it, when we alive, we got this whole concept about what kind of people we don't want to hang with us or what kind of people we don't want around we and stuff like that. When you're sick and you're in the hospital fighting for your life, it's funny how you don't find the same energy to speak about the kind of people you want come around you or visit you or pay attention to you. It's funny you don't really see them the same thing. Because I never see a sick man on a dying bed saying, well, hey, what happened? I don't want certain people around me bed. On your dying bed, you pray and ask God for the best of the best.
Sure.
You understand? You pray and ask God for any help you could get that could raise you out to the same bed you're in right now.
There's only one chance to survive,
There's only
buddy.
one chance to survive.
Hey, you know, I remember in Guyana they had this flood recently where people were punished, bro.
Yeah.
In the flood. What do you think could be an upliftment? You think the people have to help themselves too, right?
In any situation, we have, what to say, like you have a disaster. And take for example, you remember when we had the COVID?
Right.
This is the first time in my life I've seen during the COVID, the entire world was praying and everybody was sharing love and empathy. Everybody was coming together because what COVID teach people is that it affects the world. It doesn't affect white, it doesn't affect black alone, it doesn't affect Indians. It affects the entire world.
Entire world, yes.
Sickness don't have color, sickness don't have face. And this is what people need to understand. When it comes to sickness, it don't choose who it affects. It affects everybody. Because when you sick, it affects your mother, it affects your children, it affects your family, it affects your friends.
Yeah.
When you're sick.
And sometimes there's disaster, especially in Guyana.
Yeah.
They got flooding and so, and people cry out that they want the government to help. The government to help.
But the government only could do so much. At the end of the day, it's still by somebody. People gotta come together and hold one hand. It's like this. Okay. If you're living in a neighborhood, like let me say you're living in a little community, and there's a fire. Somebody's house burning in your community. Are you gonna get paranoid if the fire service don't reach that home in time to save it? Or are you gonna come together in the neighborhood, everybody in the neighborhood, decide to try to salvage that house or whatever is burning? Or are you gonna stay back and say, oh, that's not my job. That's my friend's house and he gotta deal with that and the fire service gotta deal with that.
I think back in the days people used to do
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
But nowadays,
like that.
yeah, nowadays things change. They wait back for the fire truck. Then sometimes.
Back in the days when something happened in the community, the first responder was the people in the community.
Exactly.
Those were the first responders, people in the community. Now, you have a situation happening in the community like a flooding or a fire. Most people hustling to see how they could rob you while this going on.
Exactly.
Instead of helping you, some people looking at see the best they could get out of you during that situation. And it's messed up how this world is turning right now, bro. It's really messed up. Where we heading as people.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And with all this technology and
That's what I'm saying. You would think things would be better. You would think things you would see a different light on things. But to me, it just kind of segregating people more. It's always good when you could converse with people and get different knowledge, different understanding of how people think. Because at the end of the day, they got right and wrong in an opinion. You have a discussion. If you say something and I don't feel strongly about what you said, I can have an opinion about it and we could discuss it and see where we could come to a common ground.
And of course, that's where we learn from each other.
And that's how we learn, exactly, because you may have some concept about certain things in life that I may not understand, and by listening to you or listening to other people around you, you get a grasp on you know what? I kind of dig what you're saying because this makes a lot of sense to me.
Exactly.
Vice versa, you know what I mean? Now we just do strongly upholding an opinion that you have, you thinking that everything you say is gospel, everything you say is right.
All right. And with that, folks, I must tell you, man, a pleasure to have this gentleman right here in Jim Boy's Kitchen.
Anytime, bro. You know we always...
Yep. You want to send a shout out to your family in Guyana, anywhere with
Yeah, I
them?
got my homeboy, Kurt. That's my day one dude from like, shit, he like going strong for like 20 some years.
That's in
26,
Guyana?
Yeah.
Which part, boy?
Well, Kurt living in Georgetown. I met him in Georgetown when I moved to Georgetown.
Oh, very
Years
great.
ago. We've been friends like over 25 years, 26 years.
Your
Real cool
parents,
kid. Real cool dude.
your family and everybody.
Yeah, well, most of my family up here, so.
Oh, okay,
Right.
very great. Hey, send him a shout out to New York.
Yeah, but you know, I call him most of the time on the phone.
Yeah.
We always talk. We always vibe on the phone.
Family,
And just like this, we be vibing just like this on the phone.
family, the man call you every time. Don't forget. And he's still saying hello to you in Jim Boy's kitchen. All right, my brother.
All right, thank
Great
you.
pleasure, man.
You catch up.